Good afternoon. Hi guys. Today we're going to do it a little bit different. I won't be posting a weekly vlog or things that I was doing last week because last week was not a nice week for me. It wasn't a pleasant week for me. It just had a little bit of, it was very bumpy. So yeah, I just thought let me do like a chit chat for this week's update, upload. Yeah, just have a quick chat on me showing up, no matter what the little bumpy roads that I go through. I must just show up because I promised myself this year that I will be very consistent with my content creation. I'll be very consistent. I will post everything, any and everything that I want to post or that I feel I need to post, rather than just stopping everything and just switching off the camera just because I'm going through a lot. Because that's what happened a lot in the previous times, whereby I would hit a snag or hit a bumpy road and then I would just stop filming because I only want to show when I'm happy or um, when my spirits are high, which really didn't help me a lot because I'd be far with this YouTube content creation thing if I didn't let that get to me. So today is just about that, me just talking and saying I'm not okay, I was not okay, and it's okay not to be okay, but I need to show up for myself and show up for the things that I need to do. And yeah, because life moves, guys. Life is moving. Whether you're going through a lot or not, life is going to move. So this is also me teaching myself that lesson to say, you know what, no matter what you're going through, just move, do what you got to do. You post your your videos on a Monday, and now you're just going to stop because we're now a Goisha. So yeah, that's more about my week last week, because I did start filming like things that I do, and then I just stopped. I just switched off the camera because I did not feel like carrying the camera around or showing what I'm doing, because something would just eh, inconvenience me or hit me sideways, and I'm such a baby. Any inconvenience, I'm crying, I'm back in bed, yeah, I'm that kind of baby. So that's why I said, although I do have some things that I did shoot, I'm not going to share that. I'm just going to shoot a video of me talking, having a talk about what I'm going through. Not really what I'm going through, but those bumpy days, those moody, gloomy days that you have, that you don't want to do anything, things are not going your way, but either way you show up, you show up as much as you can, because I really want to be consistent. It's this year, that's one of my goals, to be consistent in a YouTube content creation, and YouTube, like posting on YouTube, is one of my goals, because I actually do enjoy it. I enjoy it a lot. That's why I started it. Whenever I started it, I actually liked it, and now starting again, like carrying the camera around, I still enjoy it. It's still something that I want to do, you know so yeah, just because I had a bad week, I don't want to stop. I don't want not to share anything just because I had a bad week. Like last week, my son has this thing whereby once a week he wants to go to the park. And on Wednesday, there was a day after the school started, the school opened. On Wednesday, it wasn't raining, the sun was shining, it was all nice, and yeah. And he's like, I want to go to the park today. And that day was a day whereby, tears were just rolling the whole day. Tears were just rolling the whole day, you know. But then I had to show up for him because I made that promise to him to say, if it's not raining and if it's not cold, we can go out, you know. I don't know how we're going to work our winter, but anyway, yes. So that day, it was sunny. It was a day for him to go to the park. I had to show up for him, like for work as well, you know. I had this meeting. It was a meeting about a proposal that I did with my colleague. I think 2 months ago, somewhere around 2 months ago. Yeah, and I was just sitting in my car. I can't remember what was happening. Yeah, I was just sitting in the car. It's still going, you know. And then he calls me. He's like, "Hey, we have a meeting in 15 minutes. We have to present that proposal that we presented in 2 months ago. So please just prepare yourself, and yeah, we need to hit the road in 15 minutes, you know." I had to jump out the car, come to the house, prepare where I'm going to prepare my laptop and everything to have the meeting, quickly go through the proposal just to refresh myself to say, Kana, what would you talk about? And what are we presenting? Call him back and say, hey, my guy, what is the strategy? You know, I had to show up in 15 minutes. Like, I was literally just having my gloomy moments in the car, you know, just sitting there reminiscing over whatever it was that was not going well. And then I had to get up and show up in this 15 minutes to say, my girl, get up and show up, you know. And yeah, so it's just that thing, like, life doesn't stop when you're going through a lot. And this is not a motivational talk. This is just me also just, you know, talking to myself and reflecting back to say, Joe, life doesn't stop, you know. And yes, it's okay not to be okay, but don't dwell in your valleys. Don't dwell in your umgo days or umgo moments, you know. Get up, show up, do what you got to do, and yeah, you'll go back to sleep at night and cry if you need to cry, but always show up. And this is just me showing up no matter what for myself, especially this YouTube content creation thing, because yeah, as I said previously, if I'm not okay, if I'm not going through something, or something just hit me sideways, I would not film. I would go the whole year without shooting anything, because maybe at that time I'm going through a tough season or a tough period. And I don't think it's okay. It's not okay, according to me. It's not okay to only share my good times, you know, when things are good or when things are halabaloo, whatever, because then it's not authentic, you know. It's not authentic because why you can't always be winner on the high, but when you're on the low, nothing, no sign of you going lows, you know. Yeah, so this is also just me wanting to share authentic, very authentic content, you know, to show that yes, I do have my off days, my total off days, you know. And last week, the whole week, the whole week was, the whole week was a mess. Like, thinking of it, like, it was just such a messy week. But anyway, I survived it. I'm here, I'm shooting, I'm posting, and yeah, anyway, thank you to my new subbies and those that watch and like. And yeah, please keep on liking and subscribing to my channel. See you on the next one.